Every limitation in your life began as a belief, not because it's true, but because somewhere along the way, you decided it was. I'm not ready. I'm not good with money. People like me don't get opportunities like that. The mind doesn't argue, it obeys. And once a belief takes root, your subconscious does everything it can to prove it right. If you want to change your life, you don't start with your habits. You start with your programming. The hidden code behind beliefs. Your beliefs aren't random thoughts. They're instructions, emotional imprints written into your nervous system. Most were formed before you were even conscious of them, shaped by what you saw, heard, and felt growing up. When a parent said, "Be realistic," your brain learned, "Don't dream too big." When you failed at something and felt shame, your nervous system linked risk with danger. Those experiences didn't just create memories, they created rules. And those rules still decide what you believe you can or can't do today. Your belief system is like the invisible architecture of your reality. You don't see it, you live inside it. The neuroscience of beliefs are neural patterns. Connections between thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations that have fired together so many times, they've become automatic. The brain's job isn't to find truth, it's to find consistency. If you believe something strongly enough, your brain will literally filter the world to confirm it. This is called confirmation bias, and it's why two people can experience the same situation and walk away with opposite truths. If your subconscious believes I'm not enough, your brain will ignore all evidence to the contrary. It will highlight every rejection, every failure, every small imperfection, and reinforce the old loop. So when people say, change your beliefs, what they're really saying is, retrain your brain to process reality differently. Why beliefs feel like facts? Beliefs aren't logical, they're emotional. They're stored in the limbic system, the emotional brain, not the analytical one. That's why you can know something isn't true but still feel it as truth. Your nervous system can't tell the difference between what's real and what's rehearsed. It reacts to emotion, not evidence. So the only way to change a belief is to change the emotional charge that keeps it alive. The loop of identity. Every belief reinforces an identity. If you believe I'm disciplined, you'll act accordingly. If you believe I'm lazy, you'll subconsciously create proof for it. The subconscious always wants to stay consistent with who you think you are, even if that identity is outdated or destructive. This is why most people fail to change. They try to build new habits without upgrading the identity those habits belong to. You can't plant new seeds in old soil. The soil must change first. How to rewire a limiting belief, identify the root. Ask them, what would I have to believe for this pattern to keep repeating? Trace it back, not just to an event, but to the emotion behind it. What did I feel the moment I decided this was true? Challenge the pattern. When the thought appears, don't fight it. Question it. Is this my truth or my conditioning? Awareness breaks the loop. Re-imprint with emotion. Visualization isn't wishful thinking. It's neural rehearsal. When you see and feel a new possibility vividly, your brain fires the same circuits as if it were real. Repetition plus emotion rewires faster than logic ever can. Embodied action. Every new action is a signal to the nervous system that a new truth is possible. You can't think your way into new beliefs. You must behave your way into them. The reprogramming phase. At first, your mind will resist. It will whisper, "This isn't you." But that's just the old identity dying off. Keep repeating, keep feeling, keep acting from the new truth, and eventually your nervous system will catch up. That's neuroplasticity in action. That's belief becoming biology. Closing. The moment you stop believing in your limitations, you stop feeding them energy. Because beliefs aren't walls, they're mirrors. They don't define what's real. They reflect what you've accepted as real. When you change what you believe, you don't just change your mind, you change what's possible. CTA. If this message resonated, subscribe for more science-based insights into mindset, neuroscience, and transformation.